Today I have a masculine one-sheet wonder card template to share. This template will make it so easy for you to cut up an entire piece of 12 by 12 inch pattern paper to create 9 masculine cards. And the best part is, you will not have any leftover scraps. Hi, it's Lynn Dunn from Stamptastic Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. In this episode of Stamptastic TV, you will learn how to make 9 masculine cards from one 12 by 12 inch sheet of pattern paper. The masculine cards featured in this video can be used for just about any occasion. I will share a few birthday and graduation card ideas with you, but the possibilities really are endless. By the end of this video, you will have some simple masculine cards to make with any 12 by 12 inch piece of pattern paper that you have on hand. Just get creative with it. And for the latest card making ideas, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on that little bell so you will be notified each time I upload a new video. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the masculine cards featured in this video can be used for really just about any occasion. So leave me a comment below and let me know what occasion you plan to make some masculine cards for. So first, let's talk about the supplies you will need to create these cards. You will need to choose a 12 by 12 inch piece of your favorite pattern paper. So for these projects, I am using one of the pattern papers from the Tranquil Textures Designer Series paper pack from Stampin Up, but you can choose any pattern papers that you like. Now, this particular paper is double-sided, so I highly recommend double-sided paper for this particular cutting technique because we're going to be using the patterns on both sides of the paper to create our cards. Next, you will need some white and Night of Navy cardstock for the base of your cards and to create the accent pieces. Next, let's talk about the stamp set. So for these cards, I am using the Well Said stamp set from Stampin' Up. I am also using the coordinating framelit set called Well Written. And in particular, I am using the birthday and hooray dies from that particular set. You will also need a circle shape that is no larger than 2.5 inches. So for these cards, I am using one of the stitched shapes framelits, but you can use any circle shape that you have on hand. And the last thing you will need is some ink. So I am using Night of Navy ink. Now be sure to coordinate your colors for your cards with the pattern papers that you plan to use. All right, I think that's it. Let's get started. Now, creating these one-sheet wonder cards is a 3-step process. Step number 1, cutting your pattern paper. So we will start by cutting the 12 by 12 inch piece of pattern paper. So first, you want to cut the pattern paper into 3 strips that measure 4 by 12 inches. Once you have the 3 strips of pattern paper cut, take one of the 4 by 12 inch strips and line up the end of the 12 inch side in your paper trimmer and cut it at 2 inches. Repeat this measurement again and cut another piece at 2 inches. You should end up with 6 pieces measuring 2 by 4 inches from this 4 by 12 inch strip of pattern paper. So repeat this cutting technique with the other 2 4 by 12 inch pieces of pattern paper. Once the entire 12 by 12 inch piece of pattern paper is cut, you will end up with 18 pieces of pattern paper that measure 2 by 4 inches. We will be using 2 pieces of pattern paper on each of the cards that we create. That will give us a total of 9 masculine cards once we are finished. For more one-sheet wonder tutorials, be sure to check out some of my other videos featured in the playlist at the top of the screen. Step number 2, prepping your supplies. So now that we have the pattern paper cut, let's prep the rest of our supplies. Start by cutting 9 card bases using Whisper White cardstock. The card bases measure 5.5 by 8.5 inches, and they are scored in the middle at 4.25 inches. Next, cut 9 circle shapes from a piece of Night of Navy cardstock that are no larger than 2.5 inches. For these circles, I used one of the stitched shapes framelits, but you can use any die or punch shape that you have on hand. Now, of course, we have already done the prep with our pattern paper, so we're going to be using 9 of one of the designs of the pattern paper and 9 pieces of the other design. We will be using 2 pieces of pattern paper to create each of the 9 cards. Now grab the well-written framelit set and cut out some words to decorate your cards. So for these projects, I will be using the birthday and the hooray words from the die cut set to create the cards for some upcoming graduations as well as birthdays. But keep in mind you can decorate these cards to fit any occasion. So stamp the word happy to go along with the birthday die cuts, and stamp the word congratulations and well done to go along with the hooray die cut. Trim down the words using your scissors or paper snips, and add a few dimensionals to the back of each of the words. We will be popping these up on the card. Step number 3, assembling the cards. Well, now that we have our paper cut and we have prepped all of the supplies, we are ready to assemble the cards. First, we're going to adhere 2 pieces of the 2 by 4 inch pattern paper to 9 different white card bases. Since I'm using double-sided paper, each card will showcase both of the patterns. Now I also put together 2 different designs. So you can make the cards all the same design or come up with different variations of using the 2 by 4 inch pieces of paper. Simply play around with different ways to arrange them on your card front and then choose the card designs that you like best. Next, adhere the navy blue circle shapes to each of the card fronts using a few dimensionals. Sponge a bit of liquid glue on the back of the die cut words and adhere them across the center of the navy blue circle shapes. For the finishing touch, add all of the stamped words to each of the cards. Use a few dimensionals to pop them up on the card. Dimensionals help give your card some depth and, dimension. And that's it. Now you have some simple masculine one-sheet wonder card ideas that you can create with any stamp set or pattern papers you have on hand. Just get creative with it. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to download the printable tutorial. You can find the link in the description below this video. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by liking it and sharing it with your friends. And leave a comment below to let me know what you enjoyed most about the video and the cards shared here today. Have fun getting creative, take care, and I'll see you soon.